Others not so much. All right, we're recording the sewer line here. Give me your address, please.
4519 35th Avenue West.
There we go. And it is May 10th, 2021. We're looking at the Seattle City sewer line that's flowing by on the street out there. We're going to come back from this point. I've zeroed out my footage. And we are going to pull back from the main there, coming back into, it seems almost be a vertical standpipe. You can see my grade right now. The camera's just hanging, basically. There's another one of these down the end of the street that I'm also currently working on. The city has asserted that they're responsible to maintain that section of pipe. That may be the neighboring homes tie into the sewer line. So one of the neighboring houses here does tie into the sewer. And that may be the spot right there. I'm going to pause this real quick to pull up the sewer map. Alright, continuing the recording here. I believe that is the neighbor 4517 tying into the pipe there on the standpipe. But we will continue to look as we come back. You come into a PVC section here that's been replaced, so at some point a repair was made out under the road. I don't know when, or sometime I'm guessing in the last 20 years based on the PVC. And then we come back from that PVC into the original concrete 6-inch diameter sewer line. This is original to these two homes. And there's a seam in these pipes about every 2 feet. So there's a seam there. That's a pretty nice one as far as seams in the old sewer lines go. That's where the failure points usually happen. The roots come in, the pipe shifts. Also a tie-in on the pipe on the right side there. Now that's another potential neighbor connecting point. Let's take a look at our map again. See where we're at. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, so this is more than likely where the neighbor connects. What we have on that vertical standpipe, your neighbors across the street actually tie into that. So 4516 and 4512 actually come in at that first tie-in that I said was possibly her. I don't remember her name. But,
Jackie.
Jackie. So this is Jackie's tie-in, more than likely. Jackie flushed the toilet right now. We should see water flow through there. So anyway, we're going to keep coming back from there. So shared sewer line from that point forward. So any maintenance, any replacement, any repair work from her connection on should be shared work between the two of you. Does that make sense?
Her connection below that?
Her connection and everything downstream. So everything we've looked at the camera so far is shared with her. So what I want to do real quick before we go any further is go locate where this spot is in the yard or out front on the sidewalk area, wherever it is. Crazy what we get accustomed to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have indeed confirmed that is where the neighbor to the south, excuse me. Is that south?
Yeah.
Neighbor to the south ties into the sewer on the right side of the pipe there. So that 25 feet or so beyond that point is all shared sewer. We are now coming back into personally owned side sewer by 4519. So still 6-inch diameter concrete sewer line. I think we came back into 4-inch diameter there where I wasn't paying attention. Sure enough, 6-inch diameter sewer line transitioning back once we get onto the property line into 4-inch diameter sewer line. I am going to pause again and go locate this spot as well. Okay, we've located that spot about 5 feet deep, right near the sidewalk. So right at about the property line as it normally is. We're going to zero out our footage as we come back into the 4-inch section of pipe. So we had about 35 feet of 6-inch diameter pipe. About 25 feet of that was shared. We are now back into 4-inch diameter sewer line. Again, seams almost every 2 feet about. Concrete has worn over the years. It just starts wearing thinner and thinner along the bottom of the pipe.
Is that so? What is
Yeah,
this?
so this line is basically where your water's been running for the last 80, 90 years.
Yeah.
And then this is the top of the pipe, where obviously sewage is gravity fed, so it's not touching the top of the pipe. So the top of the pipe might as well be brand new. It's the bottom that's worn thinner and thinner and rough. It's gotten rough. Obviously this is little, like pebbles almost, like a sidewalk that's been rained on for 100 years. I mean, it's just all the different shampoos and all that stuff that goes down your sewer or drain. And the Drano people have probably poured that's eating away at it. And it's just been used and abused. We are at another connection point here. I'm going to pause the video. Well, let's figure out what it is first. This would appear to be the downspout up at the northeast corner of the house. Right?
Oh.
Do you have a downspout over there? So if that thing still functions, and if it was raining, we would see water coming into the pipe at this point. I'm not sure if it functions or not. We can run around there and take a look. There's a sink line. Okay, continue to come back from there. We've found that is an active downspout line. There we have somebody has stubbed a chunk of ABS pipe into the sewer line. Not making a very proper connection point there. It's definitely a job with no permit kind of deal there. I'm guessing is your kitchen sink line. Could you turn your kitchen sink on for me for just a second and let it run? Cold water, please. We're at another tie-in here, I believe is the kitchen sink line coming in. I'm going to pause the video and locate. Okay, we have confirmed that is indeed the kitchen sink line. Coming into the sewer again there. And we should see a downspout coming into the line shortly after that, or they may have used that same connection point for the sink. Oh, there's another downspout. There's another one on the side of the house.
Yeah, but it doesn't go there.
It doesn't go there? Let's take a look here. Okay, we are going to test this tie-in that I'm sitting at now to make sure it's not the laundry drain. I'm doubting it is, but just want to be totally thorough here. So we're going to come back from that last tie-in and keep coming back. There should not be any more tie-ins, branch arms to this line. As we come back, we'll come around a turn that was recently replaced by Bob Oates. Here is that turn that I'm talking about. So we replaced the 90-degree turn here with PVC. This had failed. It was broken when we excavated it. And coming back now into, here's our connection back to the old concrete. And we're coming around this last section around the back of the house. And this is kind of the roughest section. You see it's already catching a little bit of toilet paper. Just because it's so rough through here. Picture just science. The water's coming out. It's coming out a little more full volume through there and wearing away more of the pipe as it goes. And we come around this last turn And this last turn, I'm going to test that final downspout there in the corner. At this last turn, and there's a bit of a hole missing in the side of the pipe, and we're right here, basically, where we're standing. You see that? On the top right kind of portion of the screen. That hole shouldn't be there. I mean, that's just a section of missing concrete, basically, at this point. And we come back into this ABS cleanout somebody's installed along the way, and up out of the pipe there. So, we call it 78 feet or so, a 4-inch diameter original concrete sewer line. I'm going to end the video there, show the cleanout we're making this recording from here in the back, and then push the camera back out to that spot and watch for the laundry.